So you want to declutter 500 items in just 30 days? Let's talk about 30 days minimalism game or challenge. Hi everyone, I am Shrestha and welcome to my channel. This might help. In today's video, we are going to discuss the 30-day minimalism game or challenge. With the help of this challenge, you can declutter 500 items over the span of just 30 days. That's a month, right? So let's talk about it. Now, this game was initially started by the Minimalist. You can definitely check them out on their website. They also have a YouTube channel and they have a YouTube video just explaining the minimalism game. If you want to hear them out, please go ahead. So the rules of this game is quite easy. On day 1, you're discarding 1 item. Day 2, 2 items, and so on, which means on day 28 or 29, you will be discarding 28 or 29 items respectively. Now that sounds quite easy, right? But here's the catch. See, day 1, discarding 1 item is no big deal, but as it's day 28 or 29, it becomes quite daunting to discard 28 or 29 items respectively. So it means as the game takes up momentum, the level of hardness of this game also increases. So let's talk about some pros and cons of this method. Pros: if you are a person who's new to decluttering, I think it is a very good way to start, because I know decluttering can be quite overwhelming in the beginning. So it's a good way to start decluttering. And if you are someone who has been decluttering for a while, it can be a very different way to declutter, a fun way to do it as you take this 30-day challenge. 2. Every new month is a new opportunity to take up this game and to declutter 500 items. Now let's talk about some cons of this method. जो सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम मैंने खुद एक्सपीरियंस की थी वो was this कि अगर आपने एक भी दिन मिस कर दिया, then this whole games becomes a little tricky, because then अगर एक दिन मिस किया या 2-3 दिन मिस कर दिए, then it kind of becomes so daunting to remember which day it is, how many items you have to discard, पहले कितने days मिस हो गए, वो कौन से items आपको निकालना है, declutter करना है. So that kind of becomes really tricky for me at least. And secondly, if you are a person who wants to declutter in a drastic go, जिसे रोज नहीं declutter करना है, then it is not a method for you. You just can go for the KonMari method of decluttering. And if you have been following this channel for a while, you would know we have decluttered with the help of KonMari method. If you would like to check it out, I would just add that video somewhere here. Please go ahead and check the playlist for KonMari method of decluttering. However, I will still say it's your own preference, it's your own liking of how you want to declutter and how you want your minimalism journey to be. So it's totally up to you which way you would like. But coming back to this method, I took up this challenge and it was quite a fun to do so, and I have done this 2 times and my experience was really good as well. I would just like to add one thing here, that declutter responsibly. I know I have been stressing this out in so many videos of mine, but you know what, just throwing out things or purging out things is not decluttering. You need to be very responsible to do so. Remember, every time you part away with the item, do it with gratitude in your heart and thank that item for its role has been fulfilled in your life, and then move ahead. And you can always give away that item, maybe donate it to some charity or give it to someone, maybe family, friends, whoever needs it, because that way you're being responsible. You're not just throwing things in the bin and not throwing everything as trash. Here I am showing you few days in a row, so it is not the complete exhaustive list of items I have purged out using this method. But when I started off, I quickly realized that I had a lot of nicks and knacks, and I also had those empty bottles of products I own. If you do not discard it as soon as they are finished, it tends to clutter around. The other areas where I had so much of things and clutter was stationery items. I do have a lot of it, and I was finally able to get into the correct mindset to declutter it. I cannot tell you since how long I was, trying to go through my stationery stuff so that I could declutter it. On few days, I even let go of some random cardboard boxes I have been keeping since so long, and it really makes us think that as human beings we tend to keep so many unnecessary stuff thinking that they will be useful one fine day, and then we realize they are not useful and they are just cluttering our places, our space, and it feels so much better to let go of these items. It kind of frees you, makes you feel so much lighter, and you start loving the process where you need to take care of less items. Truly speaking, only then you realize less is indeed more. Another thing I would like to mention here is this is a very good way or method where you can simply choose to declutter random of items, and no matter how small they are. Remember, if any item which has no use for you anymore, you need to purge it out. You need to discard that item with gratitude in your heart, because maybe its role has been fulfilled in your life already. So I would really encourage you to take up this method of decluttering, and it can be quite fun for some people. So with that, I think we are done with this video. I hope you liked it, and I hope you liked this new way of decluttering. And yes, meet you in my next video. Please click on the red subscribe button and also hit the little bell icon next to it so that you can enjoy all my latest videos.